because you couldn't possibly capture the essence of Hermes in one piece better than this if you tried. Hi guys, my name is G.P.S. and welcome back to my channel. With the weather changing and it getting more and more chilly, most of us are swapping our regular shoes to boots. And who does boots better than Hermes? Obviously, they started out as a brand mainly making harnesses, and they slowly moved into making other essentials for horse riding, including boots. So they have, I would say, a couple hundred years of experience with making these pieces, and they sure know how to put a good pair of boots together. So in today's video, we'll be chatting about my top recommendations of Hermes boots, both for women and men. So if you need a guide through, I would say, their overwhelming amount of designs, then please keep on watching. Hermes has so many different boots and they keep coming out with new ones. I would say they launch at least 2 or 3 new designs each year. So I thought the easiest and probably best way of approaching this is to actually share with you my top pick in 3 different categories. So I'll share with you my favorite that I find to be most suitable for everyday wear. I'll share with you one that I find to be a little bit more formal and one that makes quite a bit of a fashion statement. But obviously all of these are interchangeable, so perhaps the one that I mentioned as a casual piece you find to be more formal in your life, or the one that I mentioned as a formal piece you can obviously adapt and tweak based on how you style them. So these categories shouldn't restrict you, these just really helped me narrow down my choices. And without further ado, let's jump into the women's boots, because obviously these are pieces that I have much less personal experience with. But my top choice for women as a casual pair of boots has to be the Neo ankle boots, which I quite incorrectly call the Kelly boots sometimes. And that's because these were the very first pair of shoes that I have ever seen with the Kelly twist closure. And for some reason I still refer to them that way, even though I know that's not the name. So the official name is the Neo ankle boots, which I'm sure you've seen around, especially if you love and appreciate Hermes. These are sort of a really simple pair of ankle or Chelsea boots, depending on what you want to call them, that feature the Kelly twist closure. They are just quintessentially Hermes. They are understated, they are chic, they are elegant, they are timeless, but they do have that touch of Hermes elegance because of the Kelly twist closure. You can obviously dress them up or dress them down. They go beautifully with a pair of jeans, but you can also pull them off with a dress. So I absolutely love these boots. And again, if you are looking for that one pair for fall winter that is just such a luxurious pair of boots that you have in your collection forever, I think this is a really good way to start. And I have actually tried to buy them in suede in the past because I love suede boots, and I think at the time this was before the men's version of the Kelly boots came out, so this was really the only boot that featured this Kelly lock closure. And I did try to buy them, but the fit was just way too narrow for me, because I actually think it's a plus, the fact that they are quite a graceful shape. They sort of look like almost like a heel. They're very narrow and slim, but because of that I just simply would have not been able to wear them. But I think it might be a plus for some people, because if you don't like a chunky boot look, then you're absolutely going to love these. So the Neo ankle boots are a great place to start. But I couldn't make a video without mentioning the jumping boots from Hermes, because you couldn't possibly capture the essence of Hermes in one piece better than this if you tried. I mean, they are everything that Hermes stands for. They are obviously rooted in Hermes's equestrian heritage. They're classic, they're timeless, they are understated. You can wear them with the most casual of outfits, but you can easily dress them up. They make a little bit of a fashion statement without going overboard. This is just everything that Hermes stands for, so the jumping boots is something that I also wanted to mention. In terms of shape, they are quite similar to the Neo ankle boots. Obviously, they just go up a little bit higher. However, one thing that I wanted to point out about these is that I have heard from friends who own these boots that they are not the best if you have thinner legs, because the fit on the top part of the boots is actually quite wide, which obviously makes sense because for horse riding, you want to make sure that you can tuck your pants in there. But in case you want to wear them with tights, not with jeans, and you have thinner legs, then you might find the opening to be a little bit too wide. But either the neo ankle boots or the jumping boots, you couldn't go wrong with either one. They are probably the best way to start off your Hermes shoe collection. My next pick I find to be best suited for a more formal setting or to go best with a more formal outfit. And these are the Saint Honoré ankle boots. These obviously remind me very much of the Paris loafers from Hermes, which are probably one of the most classic and most elegant shoes that Hermes makes for men, which feature the same H on the front as the Saint Honoré ankle boots, which in this case on my top choice, the boots are made of black suede and then the H is actually permabrass or rose gold as we like to call it. But it's just such a cool pair of boots. It just essentially looks like a pair of loafers that was extended a little bit higher. They just look extremely chic. They are quite out there because you couldn't deny the fact that the H kind of stands out from the shoes. So they're definitely not for those who want to stay under the radar. They definitely make a little bit more of a statement. But they're just so elegant. They do look quite comfortable. And they are supposed to come out with these shoes for men as well for fall winter 2020, although I'm yet to see them. But this is just a great pair to have in your collection. You can dress them up, dress them down. You can wear these with jeans and trousers, but also with a dress. Especially in suede, they are just so incredibly elegant. So if you're looking for a pair of boots for fall winter that is going to keep your feet warm, but is also going to make a bit of a fashion statement and can easily be worn to a more formal occasion, then I don't think you need to look any further because the Saint Honoré boots are a great choice. And then my last category for women is the most fun boots from Hermes, the one that makes the most fashion statement. And this honestly was quite an easy choice, even though I have to say Hermes has been coming out with quite innovative designs when it comes to boots, but I had to choose this, which is the Absolute boots from Hermes, which is Pierre Hardy's newest creation, which I think launched towards the beginning of this season. And they are just so incredibly fun. If you look at them from the front, they seem quite simple. Obviously, they are very elegant and very refined. But as soon as you turn around and you see the heels of these shoes, you get to discover all the fun. Because the design on the heels almost looks like a bird cage. That's what they remind me of. But if you have a closer look, you can actually see the Shantung inspiration in the back, which is something that I adore. Anything with the Shantung motif from Hermes, give them to me and you know that I'll be all over them. So if you're looking for a piece that is going to make quite a bit of a statement and you want something that's unique, that's special and different, then I think you want to check out the Absolute boots because they are stunning. They are quite a bit more expensive than other boots that Hermes makes, but they do look it. They do look much more expensive than anything else in this video. So if you're looking to make a statement with your shoes for fall winter, these are the boots for you. But just in case you're not the biggest fan of Hermes shoes, or you already have some of these pieces in your collection and you're looking for something new, I'll have some alternatives linked for you in the info box from other brands that I quite like. So in case you're looking to discover something new, make sure you check out my info box. But let's jump into men's boots because they are pieces that I have quite a bit of experience with. And I thought I would follow the same system just to make it easier for us. And my favorite casual boots, it's a no-brainer. They have to be my Neji competition boots, which are actually part of the Hermes Equestrian line, and they're available both for women and men. And these boots are my absolute favorite. They're extremely comfortable, really sturdy, yet lightweight. They really go with every single outfit that you can imagine. You can dress them up or dress them down. They feature rubber sole, which makes them actually quite pleasant to walk in, and also quite safe, so you don't have to worry about rain or any kind of snow or ice on the ground. They're also waterproof, and they're just really simple yet quite sophisticated and elegant. They are everything you want a boot to be. They are a great investment to make because I know they're quite a bit more expensive than some other boots in this video, but that's for a good reason. They are sturdy. You're going to have these in your collection forever, or at least for a long time. And I absolutely love them. Also, I have to mention that they're quite flattering. They're definitely not a chunky shape or a chunky design. You can easily wear them with skinny jeans. They don't look out of place. But I have even worn them with a suit in the winter. I just love these, and I really cannot think of anyone who wouldn't enjoy these shoes. My personal favorite, more formal boots from Hermes in my collection are the Portland boots, which are actually no longer in production. But I still wanted to mention these in case you see them on the pre-loved market, which are quite fun. I bought them because they featured the Be Happy design on the side, which I'm a huge fan of. Anything with a Be Happy on it, I'm going to want to have it in my collection. But I absolutely love these boots. However, I have to mention that I don't usually wear these because they're a pain to get in and out of. That little Be Happy closure on the side is just so difficult to fasten by yourself, which does stop me quite often from wearing these. But I never regret when I put the effort in because they are just such a pleasure to wear. They're easy to walk in, they're flattering, they look good with any outfit, and I absolutely love them, not to mention the fact that they are in suede, which I think is just such an elegant touch. But since the Portland boots are no longer available, I thought I would point out the Bernie boots, which seem to have a similar shape, but looking at the pictures, I think they would be so much easier to get in and out of. First of all, because they have an elastic band on the side, whereas the Portland boots don't have that. And the fastening, the metal closure on the Bernie boots, is quite a bit larger than the Be Happy design, which obviously makes it just so much easier to fasten these boots. So if you're looking for a more dressy pair of boots for fall winter, then I think you want to put the Bernie boots on your wish list. When it comes to more imaginative and fun pieces for men, we obviously have much fewer choices. But Hermes thankfully introduced the Kelly boots for men just, I believe, last winter, which are the so-called VO ankle boots. The women's ones are called Neo. These are called the VO ankle boots. And they feature the exact same twist closure on the side as the Neo ankle boots, but the original version was quite a bit more chunky than the women's version, and they also came with this thicker rubber sole, which is the version that I have. Now, if you're looking to make a statement with your shoes, these are the ones for you, no doubt. But if you're seeking comfort, you might want to look elsewhere because these are so incredibly painful to wear. Instead of the shoes kind of shaping to your feet and moving as you do, you kind of have to move with the shoes, and they are just so sturdy and structured that there is no way you're going to break these in. At least I haven't been able to. But every single time I wear them, I get so many compliments that sometimes I feel the pain is worth it. So if you're all about making a fashion statement, you should look into these. But if you're looking for comfort, I wouldn't suggest that you do. I cannot say anything about the aesthetics. It's perfection, but the comfort level is a completely different story. However, if you absolutely love the look, then the good news is that Hermes is supposed to launch these with a monochromatic finish. So they are supposed to launch in black with a black hardware and in blue with blue hardware. Although I do have to say that the original version, the palladium finish is quite dark, so even when I first saw them, I thought they might be black, but they're technically palladium. I absolutely love these. I cannot complain about the look. And if you're looking to make a statement with your shoes, you like this sort of chunky boot design, then I think you would really enjoy these. And this is it, guys. This completes my video on my favorite Hermes boots. I hope you guys enjoy this, and please let me know what you think about them. Do you own any boots from Hermes, or would you consider picking one up? Let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, then please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.